Welcome back to Wisdom Living 101. Today, we're going to take a look at one of the greatest leaders in American history, Abraham Lincoln, and how he used wisdom to navigate the most challenging crisis our nation has ever faced. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, led the country through the Civil War, which threatened to tear the nation apart. But it was his wisdom that helped him steer the nation through those dark times. After much contemplation, in 1862, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which declared that all slaves in Confederate-held territory were to be freed. This decision was a turning point in the fight against slavery and helped to shape the course of the war. But the decision to issue the Emancipation Proclamation was not an easy one, and Lincoln faced criticism from both sides of the political spectrum. However, he remained steadfast in his conviction that it was the right thing to do. In the middle of the Civil War, Lincoln's advisors were urging him to take a harsh approach to the Confederate States. But Lincoln chose a different path. He believed that the key to ending the war was to unite the nation, not to punish it. He used his wisdom to see that a conciliatory approach would be more effective in the long run. Lincoln's wisdom and leadership in this decision helped to pave the way for the end of slavery in the United States. It also signaled his commitment to the cause of abolition, which eventually led to the passage of the 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, officially abolishing slavery throughout the entire country. During his famous The Gettysburg Address, November 19, 1863, he said that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. Lincoln was a master of using wisdom to guide his decisions. He was able to see the bigger picture and make decisions that were not only effective in the moment, but also had long-term benefits. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on how we can apply Lincoln's wisdom in our own lives. Think about a situation where you might be facing a crisis or a difficult decision. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and consider the bigger picture. Ask yourself, what would Lincoln do? And let his wisdom guide your decision-making. Finally, consider the importance of persistence in achieving your goals. As Abraham Lincoln once said, "I am a slow walker, but I never walk back." What can you do to stay committed to your goals even when progress is slow or setbacks occur? Remember, wisdom can guide us through the darkest of times, just like it did for Abraham Lincoln. Coming up, the next video, 7 practical ways to learn and gain access to wisdom of life. You will learn about the top 10 benefits of living with wisdom, the negative consequences of living unconsciously without it, and 7 practical ways to cultivate wisdom in your life. It also includes a takeaway exercise to help you tap into the source of wisdom and broaden your horizons. Please subscribe now to receive notification when the video is up. Happy President's Day!